Hi guys, for today's video I will be discussing about the socialism or the origins and the advantages and disadvantages of socialism. What is a socialism? So socialism is a social and economic doctrine that call for public rather than private ownership or control of property and natural resources. So according to their socialist view, individuals uh, do not live of or work in isolation but live in a cooperation with one another. So furthermore, everything that production of a good is entitled to a share in it. Society as a whole therefore should own or at least control property for the benefit of all its members. So this conviction puts a socialism in opposition to capitalism, which is based on private ownership of the goods means of production and allows individual choices in a free market to determine how goods and services are distributed. So socialists complain that capitalism necessarily leads to unfair and exploitative concentrations of wealth and power in the hands of relative few who emerge victorious from free market competition. People who then use their wealth and power to reinforce their dominance in society. Because such people are rich, they may choose where and how to live, and their choices in turn limit the position of the poor. So, as a result, terms such as individual freedom and equality of opportunity may be meaningful for capitalists but can only ring hollow for working people who must do the capitalist bidding if they are to survive. So, as a socialist see it, true freedom and true equality requires social control of the resources that provide the basis for prosperity in any society. So 1848, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels made this point in Manifesto of the Communist Party when they proclaimed that in the socialist society, the condition for the free development of each is the free development of all. The origins of socialism as a political movement lie in the Industrial Revolution. It is intellectual roots, however, reach back almost as far as recorded though even as far as Moses. According to one history of the subject, the socialist and communist ideas certainly play an important part in the ideas of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, whose republic depicts as an austere society in which men and women of the guardian class share with each other not only their few material goods but also their spouses and children. Early Christian communities also practiced the sharing of goods and labor, a simple form of socialism subsequently followed in certain forms of monasticism. Several monastic orders continue this practice today. Christianity and Platonism were combined in a Mers utopia which apparently recommends communal ownership as a way of controlling the sins of pride, envy, and greed. Land and houses are common property on more imaginary island of utopia. So wherein everyone works for at least 2 years on the communal farms and people change houses every 10 years so that no one develops pride of proposition. Money has been abolished and people are free to take what they need from common storehouses. So all the utopians live simply, moreover, so that they are able to meet their needs with only a few hours of work a day, leaving that the rest of leisure. The advantages of socialism. So first, absence of exploitation. So a socialistic system ensures that no work is exploited. How? Will each of the workers is the in the community has an say on how the resources are managed, and each person receives and contributes based on an individual potential. So according to the socialistic system, each person is guaranteed access to basic goods, even those who are not able to contribute. So as a result, the system helps to minimize poverty levels in the society. In addition, each person has the same right to access health care and other important social aspects such as education. Disadvantage of socialism. So first, dependence on cooperative polling. Perhaps the greatest disadvantage of socialistic system is its reliance on cooperative polling to get things done. In addition, people who are competitive in the community are viewed in the negative light. The society expects that cooperative and not competitive. So according to socialism, competitive individuals tends to find ways to cause social unrest for personal gain. Second, the lack of competitiveness and innovation. The socialism does not reward entrepreneurial ventures or competitiveness consequently, and socialistic system does not encourage innovation as much as a capitalism.